Hi guys. Guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm doing? I'm eating corn. I'm eating corn. Corn. Corn on the cob. Corn. I'm crazy, right? I'm eating corn. That's like I'm just been eating like a lot of vegetable. And corn is my favorite. You know, if corn's not real, but corn is my favorite. Hey guys, let me see who's in here. Hey Courtney. Hey Reba. Hey more love. Hey Cynthia. Hey Sierra. Hey Sharon. Hey Angie. Hey Miss Green Eyes. Hey Nakenya. I came from the bottom up. Hey. Hey, you digging me? She coming. She got corn. Mmm. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. All right. I got some updates, y'all. Got some updates, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. But can I eat my the rest of my corn, please? Cause my corn is so good. I won't eat it in your face. Hold on. Gotta eat my corn while you are coming in. I know somebody gonna say look at the replay and they'll be like, "Why you eating corn?" Cause I want to. I'm trying to wolf it down. I hope I don't choke over it. I got some update in regard to Mr. Kelly, and also I'm going to talk about Thug, the bond hearing tomorrow, and get you guys' opinion on whether or not he's going to get bond. And I'm going to review some of the changes. She said, "Don't rush. We can't call medics." Hold on, y'all. My daughter was like, "Mom, I went into your pantry and you got nothing but corn." I don't know. I got this fanatic thing with corn now. I got a corn fetish. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I have to cut it off the cob because I don't want to get in my teeth because then y'all gonna see corn in my teeth. That comes tacky, 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 tacky. All right, do y'all see corn in my teeth? Oh, I got corn on my face. I got corn on my face. Oh Lord, have mercy. Corn on my lip. You guys see corn in my teeth? Feel like corn in my teeth. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's do Mr. Kelly first because Thug's thing is gonna be pretty long. Hold on, y'all. I need a dental floss. Hold on. Can't do it in your face. Hold on. Let me take this off. I feel something in my teeth. Hold on. Corn all up in my teeth. Sorry, y'all. All right, that's it. I think. How is that? Okay, no corn, but I felt it in my teeth. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Let's get going. Hey G Finland, did Doug get bail? That's tomorrow. The bail hearing is tomorrow morning, and I will be there square to give you guys a 411. Even though I think law and crime and law crimes, they're gonna have it going live, so you guys go tune over there for them because they'll bring it to you. But I can give you the insider scoop, okay? I'm gonna give you insider scoop. Y'all can watch the actual thing from there, okay? I'll give you guys insider scoop of what's going on, what they look like, the eyewitness stuff. but you can get the other stuff from, you can get come back here and we'll get the scoop. But in the meantime, remember tomorrow, 9 o'clock, tune into Law and Crime. They will have it live feed, but I'll give you the 411 inside the scoop, okay? All right, so, but I do have some updates for you guys as far as Mr. Kelly. You guys know that the motion was submitted. The brief was submitted by the federal government, and I read some of it. I didn't read all of it. The weekend I'll finish reading it. I just wanted to get some stuff out. They did submit the number 5 appendix, and that number 5 appendix was something that had to do with his mitigation, and Jennifer had went in and had it sealed. So that's what happened with that. Okay, but here is what I got. I got some 411 for y'all. Y'all ready for the 411? I got some 411 for y'all with Mr. Kelly. Y'all ready for the 411? Y'all ready for the 411? Type in the chat, I'm ready. Type in the chat, I'm ready for the 411. You ready for the 411? Are you ready for the 411? Y'all ready for the 411? Well, I got it for you. If you're not ready, too bad. I got it for you. I got it for you. Even if you wasn't ready, I was ready to give it to you. I'm ready. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy says she's ready. Kim says she's ready. Cynthia says she's ready. Mo Love said, okay. Y'all all ready. Okay, y'all ready for the 411. Well, y'all, there was a motion submitted today, right? A motion submitted today from, guess who? Guess who the motion was submitted? Come on now. Guess who submitted a motion today? Guess who submitted a motion? Y'all, this is class time. No, not Jennifer. Not Jennifer, but it is an attorney. But not Jennifer. Not Jennifer. It's an attorney, but not Jennifer. Johnson? Who's Johnson? Who's Johnson? Cool P, who's Johnson? No, not Ashley. No, not Ashley. No, not Nicole. No. Y'all give up. It's type in the chat. Say, I give up. Because it's going to be an interactive day here. There you go. Donnie did it. Woo! Go on, Donnie. Donnie got it. Donnie, you've been cheating, haven't you? You've been cheating, didn't you? Didn't you cheat? Oh, well, anyway, yeah, I got the motion what he put in. You cheated, didn't you, Donnie? Donnie cheated. Well, anyway, here we go. Here's the motion, and guess what the motion is about? Donnie, you cannot tell what it's about because I know you seem like you've been cheating. No, you cannot tell, okay? Guess what the motion is about, y'all? Guess what the motion is about? It was Bo Britley. Put the motion in. You promise, I guess. Okay. Well, you guessed right. No, y'all. Guess what it is? Come on, y'all. Come on. Like Brucey said, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't the tape. No. All right, no. Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy, crazy. Well, let me just tell y'all. I don't know what's going on, but something is boiling in, y'all. Yeah, something's boiling in. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but Bo Britley sent him, put in a motion to the judges in regarding to. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Well, you know what? I'll just read it for y'all. I'll put it on the screen and I'll read it for you guys. I'll just read it. We're going to read it together. I love you guys that much and I will read it with you, okay? We'll read it together as I got my little trusty old iPad right here. We'll read it together. I got my watermark on here. I got my watermark. You ready? Okay, we're going to put it up. And now, as you guys know, y'all get the information, the 411 right here on the infamous Sylvia channel. She will get you the news updated in real time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Well, let me open it up. Yeah, we're going to hear R. Kelly first, and then we're going to go into Young Thug. Because, y'all, let me tell you something. It was so juicy in the courtroom today, y'all. Y'all should have been in that courtroom. It was so juicy. I was like, oh, my God. It was so good. I mean, yeah, it's jury selection, but these jurors are off the chain, y'all. Did y'all see some of my tweet? They were off the chain, but I digress. Let's go ahead on and see what this is all about. I just got I'm just so excited because I got so much. All right, okay, here we go. This is what this Bo Britley submitted this motion for what? For Daryl McDavid to what? To be able to see Robert for visitation. Woo! I'm crazy, right? Visitation! What did he want to visit him for? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out exactly what he wants to see Mr. Kelly for. Interesting. Exactly, Tiff. Interesting. Very interesting, y'all. We're going to read it, okay? Y'all ready? You think you got the dead face on it? Well, let me go ahead on and read it because I got it right here, y'all. I got it right here. I'm not going to show it all over here. I'm going to read it for you guys because let those people go find their own stuff, okay? We're going to read it over here. Ready? It said, United States versus Robert Sylvester Kelly and Daryl McDavid. Ma'am, Cool P, ma'am, I can't answer that. I don't know. Ma'am, I don't know. All I'm going to do is read this to you. I'm just a messenger. I'm not the chief of anything. I am just the messenger to bring you guys the information. Okay? I'm just a messenger. Okay? Just remember that. Sylvia is a messenger, not the culprit, not the chief, just a messenger. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't ask the messenger any question because she don't know. Okay? Let's get going. Joint motion to compel. Guys, what do compel mean? Lady Coltrane, what's the definition of compel in a legal sense? What is a definition of compel? Compel? To make them do something? Isn't that to compel, to push them to do something? Motion to compel FCI Butner to allow visitation. Now comes Darrell McDavid and Robert Kelly by and through counsel. Well, I guess the two of them must be in agreement with this because Robert's name in here and Darrell McDavid's name is in here. To cause to do or occur by overwhelming pressure and especially by authority or law. Okay, thank you, Black Beauty. Thank you for that definition. This is the definition of to compel. Okay, all right. I'm gonna read that first sentence again. Now comes Darrell McDavid and Robert Kelly by and through counsel, Bo B. Brentley and Jennifer Bongine. Okay, Jennifer's part of this too, y'all. And hereby move this honorable court compel FCI Butner to allow Mr. McDavid to visit Mr. Kelly. In support of their motion, Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly provide as follows. Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly were co-defendants in the above capture matter, and both were acquitted on each count in which they were jointly charged. Okay. Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly have maintained a long-standing friendship. Okay. And business relationships spanning decades before Mr. Kelly's incarceration. And the two sought to arrange Mr. McDavid's visitation at FCI Butner, the correctional facility at which Mr. Kelly is presently housed. Mr. McDavid, I told you guys they had a good relationship. Y'all out there talk about, oh, he stole money from him, blah, 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 blah. And y'all know it came from other people because remember, it was his attorney and his testimony that helped Robert. Remember that, y'all? Miss, where's she at? Where's she at? She's in here. Miss, where'd she go? She was in here. Hold on. Where's she at? Misguided. Remember that? Misguided. You were there. Remember? Okay. It says here, Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly follow the procedural requirement for request that Mr. McDavid be added to Mr. Kelly's visitors list as a regular visitor and submit form BPA 0629 as required. Yet, FCI Butner declined the request, offering the reason that Mr. McDavid was co-defendant in Mr. Kelly's criminal trial in this court. FCI Butner denial of visitation was inconsistent with the Bureau of Prison regulation and policy, patent unreasonable, and advanced no legitimate penological interest. According to Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly, respectively request that this honorable court compel FCI Butner to add Mr. McDavid to Mr. Kelly's visitors list and allow Mr. McDavid to visit Mr. Kelly. Title 28 Code of the Federal Regulation, Part 540, Subpart D, set out the Bureau of Prison general policy for inmates' visitation. CF 28 CFR 540.40 SCURE Section 540.40 makes clear that the Bureau of Prison encourages visiting by family, friends, and community group to maintain a morale of the inmate and develop a closer relationship between the inmate and family members and others in the community. 28 CFR 450.40, the regulation goes on to impose mandatory requirement on the procedure implementing to permit visitation. The warden shall develop procedures consistent with this rule to permit inmates visiting. The regulation also allows substantive predicate limiting the warden's discretion to restrict visitation. The warden may restrict inmates visiting when necessary to ensure the security and good order of the institution. Emphasis added. Regulation 540.44 deals with regular visitors and direct prison staff to comply a visiting list for inmates who desire regular visitors. 28 CFR 540.44. The regulation provides that the visiting privileges ordinarily will be extended to friends and associates having an established relationship with inmate prior to confinement, unless such visit could reasonably create a threat to the security and good order of the institution. 28 FCR 540.44C, emphasis added. The Bureau of Prison Program statement regarding visiting regulation applies the same restriction on denial visitation. The complex supplement for FCI Butner set forth the local procedure implementing that the BOP visitation policy and echoes similar sentimental to those articulated in the regulation. The purpose of the supplement is to encourage visiting by family, friends, and community group to maintain the morale of the inmate and to develop closer relationship between the inmate and family members and others in the community. Complex supplement at 1. Parroting the regulatory language, a supplement provides that the visiting privileges will ordinarily be extended to friends and associate having established relationship prior to incarceration, unless such visit is reasonably creates a threat to the security and the good order of the institution. Emphasis added. The supplement describes the same restriction on denying visitation and disapproving visitors section. If information reveals that visitation privilege for a visitor would present a security concern or disrupt the orderly running of the institution, the warden may deny visiting privileges. Emphasis added. FCI Butner, apparently unreasonable and copious denial of visitation violates the due process of the rights of Mr. Kelly and Mr. McDavid. Some courts have found that prison visitation may be protected by the First Amendment right of association. Petty versus Jerome Combs. And Dahmer versus, Dahmer's in here, y'all. Even if one looks past the First Amendment implication, the BOP regulation and policy creates a liberty interest in visitation both within the inmate and the classes of visitor described therein. The regulation indicates that the BOP encourages visitation by friends and uses explicitly mandatory language in directing the warden that the warden shall develop procedures consistent with the rules to permit inmates visiting. The regulation then provides specific substantive predicate to limit the warden's discretion in denying visitation. The warden may restrict inmates visiting when necessary to ensure the security and good order of the institution. They keep repeating the same thing, y'all. I don't know why. This arbitrary, unreasonable denial of visitation violates the right of both Mr. Kelly and Mr. McDavid. While nobody disputes that prison administrators are afforded wide deference in running the penal institution, this does not mean that it is appropriate for the court to defer completely to prison administrators. And then they give a case number. This court has held the restriction on an inmate's visitation privileges cannot be imposed arbitrarily and discriminatorily. They give a case on that. But FCI Butner did just that in denying Mr. McDavid's visitation. As this court will recall, Mr. McDavid was found not guilty of all counts charged against him after trial, amplifying that the unreasonableness of the denial. Mr. Kelly was himself acquitted of the same counts. There was no conviction on the counts in which Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly were charged together. Indeed, the Constitution creates a right in all criminal defendants to have their guilt decided by a jury, not a prison warden. See U.S. Constitution Amendment 6. The jury in this case spoke and found both Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly not guilty on all counts in which they were jointly charged. In light of the jury's determination that Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly were not guilty of the charges alleged in counts 4 through 8 of the indictment, FCI Butner determination is patently unreasonable, capricious, and inconsistent with the directive and policy of the federal regulation. There is absolutely no risk, let alone a reasonable one, that a visitation by Mr. McDavid would create a threat to the security and good order of the FCI Butner. Mr. McDavid has no history of violence, and his visitation poses no security concern. Furthermore, there is nothing whatsoever to indicate visitation by Mr. McDavid would disrupt the orderly running of the institution. He is a citizen who has been vulnerably exonerated of all the charges brought against him, and that the exoneration means something. There is absolutely no legitimate penological reason for FCI Butner to refuse the visitation of Mr. Kelly's decade-long friend and associate. Instead, the refusal of Mr. McDavid's visitation serves solely to punish Mr. Kelly and Mr. McDavid for charges which they were both acquitted. FCI Butner denial of visitation was the capricious and patently unreasonable that this honorable court should require the warden to adhere to BOP regulation and a policy to allow Mr. McDavid's visitation. Wherefore, Mr. McDavid and Mr. Kelly ask that the honorable court issue an order compelling FCI Butner to place Mr. McDavid on Mr. Kelly's visitors list and allow Mr. McDavid's visitation. Respectively submitted, Bo B. Brentley. Respectively submitted, Jennifer Bonjean, attorney for Robert Kelly. Bam. All right, y'all. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. So, Bo is going to go visit the Mr. Kelly. We're going to wait and see what the judge says. The judge probably going to approve it, but Bo is going to visit Mr. Kelly. But there aren't open cases, only appeals. That is, girl, maybe because of open cases that haven't got. There's no cases that. Tiffany, what the heck you talking about? There's no cases. Tiffany, all cases are done. It's just 2 appeals. The other cases were dropped. There's no open case, no whatsoever. No open case. No open case whatsoever. I don't know what Tiffany's talking about. Tiffany, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey Pumpkin. Sandra Love, why are you here? Why are you in my chat, ma'am? Ma'am, why are you in my chat? Don't be hating me. I'm not phony. Don't be hating me. But anyway, y'all. I gotta be nice. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. But I'm not phony. All right. Oh. Okay, y'all ready? I got some stuff for you guys. Pretty brown eyes. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She was over there, fat boy dogging me out. Don't play me. Don't play me. People are so phony. I don't. Let me shut up. Let me shut up because I did my prayer this morning. Check my Cash App. Is your name Sandra Love? You're the only Sandra Love I see in here. You're the only Sandra Love I see in here. I don't see nobody else in here named Sandra Love. You got amnesia, lady? I don't play phoniness, ma'am. All right. Let me just focus. Okay. Talk about what? There's nothing to talk about. You know what you did. You know where you was at. There's nothing to talk about. I'm just a type of person. I acknowledge. I said it, and that's it. I'm just gonna move on. Who's calling me? Hold on, y'all. Somebody's calling me. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm back. I had to get the 411 on some stuff, y'all, because I got folks just like 411, like I got like reporters giving me some information. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. So let me go ahead and give you guys, okay. Now you guys know that that Thug is going for motion for bond. He's going for a bond hearing tomorrow morning, right? And one of the things people go for bond, um one of the reason people go for bond, it's like when if a situation has changed. And there has been a lot of changes since the last bond hearing. Because remember the last bond hearing when Kevin Lyles was there and he was speaking up for Robert, and I mean for Robert. Ooh, Lord have mercy. For Mr. Jeffries, right? Now here's a couple of things that has happened. You have one of the defendants who is out on bond, right? Miles Farley is out on bond. Then you have other defendants who have taken plea deals, right? They've taken plea deals, and then you have several ones that were severed, right? And not only that, the situation in the jail system, we talked about that earlier, and it's not in the Cobb County jail, but Fulton County jail is where a lot of the stuff is happening. And the inmates are not safe. There's a lot of lawsuits. There's a lot of stuff that's happening, which made the whole dynamics of this whole not giving them bail change. There's a change in it, right? So tomorrow is actually, I think this is his third bail request. He's been an excellent inmate. He has not had any trouble, no kind of infraction or nothing. Now with this whole drug thing, remember, it wasn't him that went and got some drug. It was that guy trying to give it to him, and what he do is like handed like, what is this? So it wasn't him doing any of that stuff. That stuff was being done around him. And if you guys watch the video, he has been sitting there calm, minding his business, staying on his own lane and keeping to himself. That's what you have seen in the whole case. So they have a very strong argument for him to get bail. And then if you watch what the other judges have been doing, they have been given mostly, even people have like horrible cases, bond. They give them a high bond, but they have gotten bond. And because the facilities are overcrowded and a lot of stuff is happening that people, especially with him, he's not a flight risk. Everybody would know him and see him and things like that. They take his passport, put him on a monitoring thing, and even they can even have 24-hour police, monitoring him type of thing. You get what I'm saying? So I was gonna read Miles Farley's his attorney's bond condition. Remember what he said? I was going to read some of that so you guys can understand some of the changes that happened. His argument was, and that argument would still stand for Mr. Williams. You know that, right? That's same argument. I can't even talk. Same argument that he would have for them. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you guys, the bond motion, and see. Hold on, I got the bond part, and then let me see his motion. Just 1 second. Hold on. Okay, here's okay, this is where his speedy trial was. I was trying to read what he said in his thing. Hold on a second. I gotta get back. I gotta get back here and get it for you guys. Cause I keep pulling up the wrong thing. Let me see. Yeah, it is hot in this house. I don't know what's going on with the air. I don't know what happened to the air. Hold on. I'm just trying to get Manassas. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull it up. It is so freaking hot. Okay, here it is. I had to go get it. Woo! It's hot in here. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm gonna put a watermark on it so because when I show it, I don't want folks to be snatching up my stuff. I just like gotta put my marker on here. Okay, hold on. Just a minute. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. I am almost there. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, here's what the motion that he has submitted for bond. Wiz, no, not yet, Wiz. All right, here we go. All right, here's the motion that he has submitted for bond, and you guys could see that. And this is his argument, right? Now comes, okay, yeah, I know his name and everything. Background and changes of circumstance. Remember, I was telling you that the circumstances has to change for them to be able to go ahead and say, okay, we should give him a bond. Here's the reason why. Something had to change from the first time, the denial of the bond to right now. What has changed that could compel the judge to allow him to be set free for the time being during his trial, right? Here's what Mr. Manassas said about Farley. He said, Mr. Farley is innocent of all charges and of the above case, and he will be exonerated by the jury of his peer at some unknown time in the distant future, at least 1 year and maybe 2 years from now. Meanwhile, okay, he's talking about he was in jail. He says he talked about the conditions of the jail, which we talked about, right? Which they're probably going to say that does not apply to Thug because he's in the Cobb County. But it's still some issues with all these jails, right? Then he says the jury selection in this case is now sure that to the last much longer than anticipated. You know, that is definitely a reason for Thug because the jury selection is still going on, even the panel selection. You know how many people they did today? Do you guys know how many people they did today? They did 4 people. 4. 3 of them got canned and 1 came in. 4. So you can imagine the amount of time it's going to take to get through all of them, right? Then it says further, at prior hearing, the state alleged that several defendants such as Mr. Sergio Kitchen and Mr. Wooney Lee, were so dangerous and so deeply involved in the alleged gang activity of the supposed gang that they could not be trusted to be out on bond pending trial. Now, you know, Gunner and Wooney Lee both are out on, they took a plea deal. They took a plea deal and they are out. So his argument is, okay, y'all wouldn't give him bond before because they were so dangerous. Why is it now that it's okay that they're not that dangerous and they got plea deals and they're out? They're not even serving time. They're not even in jail. So that's another circumstance that has happened that makes it more compelling to give Thug a bond. Get it? You get what I'm saying, guys? Are y'all listening to me? Hey, Teresa. Where you been? So, hey, Juanette. So, and then here's some other argument that he had, okay, which definitely would stand for Mr. William as well, because he still could stand on that because he can go and say, okay, yes, they were so dangerous, but Sergio's out and Lee is out. Kitchen is out and Lee is out. And then, however, shortly after the proffer, those defendants were offered plea deals by the same state that they are now walking around in the free world on supervised probation simply because they said yes, ma'am, to the state proffer. Okay? Then it says here, all this time that the defendant in the above style case has been supervised on probation and have had no incident or no tampering with witness. Same thing applies to Mr. Williams. He has not tampered with the witness, and there's no incidents of him doing anything that caused any problem. And also, this goes out for Mr. Gunner and Wooney Lee. They haven't done anything on the outside while they're on probation. Okay? Okay. Then he gives about, his discovery and all that, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is the phone call. Remember they were talking about a phone call where they were saying Farley told them about the gun, blah, 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 and go get it and all that. So that's basically what I was telling you guys about. So he got bond. And it says here's a factor, bond factor. Defendant is a lifelong resident of Fulton County. Same thing with Mr. William. Defendant has financial support from his same thing with Mr. William. He has financial support with the company that he does music with. The company that signed him. And remember, the guy in Savannah, the one who just recently got bond, and he has the same charges as Thug. What's his name? Because I pulled up his case. I did pull up his case. He has the same type of case, and he is on bond. So that's something else that can help out, even though it's a different district, but still in the state of Georgia. He got a RICO and he got bond. I know people say, oh, but it's not a murder, but Doug has not been charged with murder either. He got charged with a weapon. In fact, the other guy was a felon charged with a weapon, and he got it. Doug was not a felon where he could not have a weapon. Cueto? Okay. That's his name. Thank you for that name. So, all right, you guys are ready for some of the action that happened in court. Yeah. Okay, are y'all guys ready for the action that happened in court? You guys ready? Okay. I'm going to end this live, and then I'm going to have another one because I want to keep these things separate, because I just want to do the you ready? I'm going to end this live, and I'm going to come back, and we're just going to look at some footage. Hear some footage. It was a hot mess, Sierra. It was a hot mess. If y'all read my tweet, you know what? I'll just play it right here so you guys can hear it. Hold on. I don't know how to play it. I just want to play it because I mean, I don't want y'all. It's nothing to see. I just want to play it. Courtney, bond hearing is tomorrow. Are you talking about Quando? Quando, that's his name. Quando got bond. Yes, he did. Quando did get bond. If that's the guy in Savannah, yeah, he got bond. Doug's hearing is tomorrow at 9 a.m. And it's going to be live broadcast from Law and Crime. They're going to have it on their channel. And I'll give you guys the 411 from the inside. It was just a motion. Huh? No, they been put the motion in months ago. The motion for bail was in months ago. They're just getting ready to have a hearing on it tomorrow. Yeah, they already put that in months ago. It was like the end, like April, May, something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, it was a hot mess. One juror got on there and said that basically she was prejudiced and biased. They tried to get her to explain, and she could not explain. And the other juror says that if the state brings this and they come and get you, that means you're guilty already. That's what the other one said. And then another one came up, and that one was like she couldn't remember nothing. She couldn't remember nothing, y'all. But she knew she was trying to get on it. But you know what? She was like young, and she did not to me, it seems like she was not really interested in trying to be in a jury. And I think she was really trying to get off, because the way she was answering some of those questions, I was like, okay. And Miss Love, man, y'all, that lady do not give up. She do not. She was like, she's like, I want to question but it was like no reason to question them because the judge had already made a decision. She still wanted to question. I was like, Lord have mercy. Sierra, you're right. Everybody's gonna be struck by the time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm gonna play it for you guys because I really want you guys to hear. I just don't want y'all to see anything. I just want you guys to hear it, because man, it was off the chain. But I'm gonna end this live and I'll be back to bring you guys the jury stuff. Okay, see you later.